Have you ever made a checklist just to get all of those to-dos out of your head and onto paper? It can be really great to see your overall progress as you mark each of those to-dos done. And we want to apply that same principle to sharing key information with your entire team. So let's talk a little bit about information radiators. If you want your team to all be moving in the same direction, then it's really important that each person knows where they are and where you're all headed in the process. But what's the best way to share that information at a glance? Well, you can use an information radiator. It's simply a way for your entire team to share key information. It should be open for everyone to see and edit, and it should be continuously updated. Its job is to radiate knowledge on what you're working on and how the rest of the team can help. You can use information radiators to openly share knowledge on things like your team's mood or how much they're getting accomplished. It can give status updates, or it could just let you know which systems are failing and which ones are passing. Without interrupting anyone, information radiators allow your team to answer questions like, am I working on the most important task? How can I improve so that I can make a bigger impact tomorrow? What departments might need my help? Are we on track? Are we on budget? We've created digital information radiators as a metrics dashboard for some of our customers, but the radiator that we use the most is one of the simplest, it's low fidelity, and it's maybe the most powerful. It's called a Kanban board. A Kanban board? Well, I've gotten bored on a Kanban several times. A simple Kanban is kind of like that to-do list, and it has 3 columns. There's to-do, in progress, and done. So to begin with, all of your tasks would start over here in the to-do column, and then as you're working on them, they get moved to the done column. But at any point, you can look and see, here's what's left to do, and here's what's been completed. The Kanban board has been super powerful for us when we're doing a hack-in. So we'll have a big deadline that is looming, we'll get everybody together in the conference room, and then we've got a Kanban up on the board, on the wall, and everybody can look at it and see, okay, I'm gonna take this task, I'm gonna work on it, everyone in the room knows that I'm working on it, and then when I get done with it, I move it to the done column. So at any point, anybody can look at the wall, find something to work on, and move it to the done column. We always want to share the tools and techniques that work for us, so we've created a worksheet that you can download and practice doing a Kanban board on your own. So as we're wrapping up our talk on information radiators, here's a couple of things to keep in mind. First, the format of your information radiator doesn't matter. As long as everyone in your team has access to it to see it and edit it, it can be paper, it can be digital, or it can be on a whiteboard. An outdated radiator is useless, so make sure that yours stays up to date by everyone on your team being able to edit it. It should be a living, breathing board of information. Lastly, remember that the main benefit is to share responsibility and give your team the opportunity to take ownership in things. Information radiators can help your team focus on your KPIs. Focus on those KPIs, kids. Stay safe. This week, experiment with a Kanban board, the simplest information radiator. Start by downloading our worksheet, and then tape it up on your desk where you and others can see your experiment. Then think about your tasks for the week. Write each to-do on a small sticky note, and start with everything on the left-hand column. As you're working on them, move those stickies to the done column on the right-hand side. I think you'll see that you'll get a lot more accomplished when you can visually see your progress. A Kanban board, a Kanban? I don't know what you're talking about.